Alright, as you can see here, I've got my framed opening. Now this could be an opening that is in a ceiling, on a wall, or in the floor. Whenever you have your framed opening, I always go a ½ inch bigger than what my can is. In this instance, I have a 6x6 register can or ceiling box. So I would have the framers frame out a 6.5 by a 6.5, or if I was doing an 8x8, 8.5 by 8.5, and so on and so forth. Always allow yourself that ½ inch of give. You'll be thanking yourself definitely in the long run. So it's pretty simple. If you're framing your opening yourself, always remember that ½ inch opening around here. So I framed out an opening that's 6.5 by 6.5. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pretend like this is a side wall installation. Now what I would do is I would just simply take my can and I'm going to slide my can in like so. And as you can see already, that 6.5 and 6.5 is almost not big enough, but there it is. We got a little slop in here. That's okay, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a couple screws. Okay, so you got your framed opening in your ceiling box here, and it's just gonna be very simple from here on out. What I went ahead and did is I just pre-drilled a couple holes on each side of the flange. Now, there's not really, you just gotta use your discernment on how many holes or how many screws you're gonna put this in. If you're an overachiever, you can really put one on each flange, but what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm just going to put probably 2 on each side, and I'm just going to use Phillips flatheads, and you'll see why in a minute why I choose to use Phillips and why I use flatheads. This is a little more difficult when it's not in place. So there that is, 1 screw down. Go ahead and throw a screw in the other side. And there you have it. That's really all there is to it, is throwing the ceiling box in there, screwing it on 2 sides. And now you can see that there's still a little bit of a flange there. Now these ceiling boxes are designed to go onto rough framing. Now for the sake of demonstration, I cut a piece of 3/8 OSB. And this right here, this flange that is located on the ceiling box itself is now sticking out past the framing. So the reason for that is so that they can run their sheetrock right up to these flanges and not ding your box and you come to a rectangular box. So what I'm going to do is, for the sake of demonstration, is pretend that this is a piece of 3/8 plywood. And I'm just gonna, or 3/8 sheetrock, I'm sorry. And there it is. Now it's sitting flush with the sheetrock, and that's exactly what I want.